Welcome to Harrison Hacks.
Hey guys, welcome back to Harrison Hacks. Today I'm releasing the Vintage Collection PlayStation 2 N Games Pack. This is a rather large pack, but the N Games Pack has a lot of awesome games in it. So let's go ahead and get this installed and check it out. The first thing we want to do is go to the link in the description, and you're going to download a simple text file. So it's the Vintage Collection Sony PS2 N Games Pack link.txt. So you won't have this folder yet, and you won't have any of these zip files. What we want to do is just open up the text file, and we can see that Arcade Punks is hosting this pack. They also host all of my other content that I release, as well as tons of amazing content from just a bunch of different good creators. I mean, you got to check out their entire website. Even consider becoming a member. It's pretty phenomenal website. I recommend checking it out. So what we want to do is highlight everything in the text file just like so. Right click, copy, and then go ahead and paste that into your web browser. It's going to take you to the Arcade Punks website, and you can just scroll down until you get to the Vintage Collection PS2 N Games Pack, and there will be two options there. One will be an NZB file for Usenet users, and the other one will be a torrent file. So whichever route you choose, make sure that you seed for others after you're done downloading. It's really beneficial for everyone in the community to be able to download the pack as well. So if you could seed, if you have unlimited internet usage, that would be just very greatly appreciated by many. But once you have it downloaded, whether you did the NZB file or the torrent file, you're going to have 300, no joke, 349 zip files. Just like that. So they weigh in, zipped up, at 238 gigabytes. And the one we want to focus on is just the .zip. So you can see these have numbers on the end. You want the smallest pack. Everything is 716/800. This one's 399/477. So you can just right click on that one there. And if you're using 7-zip, extract here. Once you extract it, and it'll probably take a little bit, it's a large file, you're going to have a Vintage Collection folder, and that's 239 gigabytes. So you want to take this Vintage Collection folder, right click, cut or copy. I'm going to cut. And you want to go to the root of our H drive where we have Vintage Collection installed. So we don't want to be inside of Vintage Collection. We want to be on the outside, so this overlaps it. And then we'll just paste it into the root of H. And it's going to ask if you want to overwrite the Sony PlayStation 2.txt file. Yes, we do. This is going to give us the updated ROM list. And now we will go into Vintage Collection, attract, and I'll launch it up and we can check out some games. Okay, so here we are inside of Vintage Collection, showing off our N Games pack. I bypassed all of the sports titles that are at the beginning, but there are a lot of them. So one thing you may notice about this pack in comparison to a lot of the other ones I've released recently is that some of the disc art's going to be missing. So I always include the wheel art and the box art and the video snaps, but some games are missing the disc art. It's a little harder to come by. I've found multiple sources and I will be getting everything completed. So when we are in need of the disc art to complete this pack for all of PS2, I will be releasing a disc art pack for the missing ones. Basically, I wanted to get these packs out as soon as possible, and I felt like me creating a bunch of disc art was going to be too time consuming, which I can button it up after we release the PS2 Z Games pack. Once that's all done, we've got A to Z ready to go, and then we can go ahead and I can release a small pack of disc art that's missing. But the N pack is rather large, and you can see there are a lot of sports titles. So when I look at it like, am I a sports fan? Absolutely. Sports games I think are really fun, really great. Don't hold any value in the real world, but they're fun to play sometimes. And you also get just a ton of other games to enjoy. Ninja Assault's pretty cool. NRA Gun Club. RLH Run Like Hell. Oops, I'm into R already. So basically, it just kind of ends at the NRA Gun Club. But you can see how many games, if I keep scrolling, there's a lot. There's a lot in the end pack. And I mean, I started at Need for Speed, but you can see how much further up we can go with all of the sports titles. NBA Hoops, NBA Jam, so on and so forth. NBA Ballers. So I just wanted to give you guys this pack, and like I said, the missing disc art will be taken care of once the Z pack has been released, and then I will start working and just focusing on getting the missing disc art, and then we can move on to another system. So as usual, I really appreciate you guys watching. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, have a good day.